And good morning, Creative Stampers. How are you this happy Wednesday? It is Creative Card Challenge Wednesday, and I've got a challenge for you today. Hold on. Let me do a couple of quick things on my thing here. My vocabulary this morning is a little crazy. Thing and whatchamajigs. Hey. All right, there we go. So where am I today? Oh, first of all, who am I? My name's Christina Reese, and this is Creating with Christina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page to help card makers by sharing art design tips in my card making tutorials. Before we get started, I do want to remind you we are in Sale-a-bration, which is the biggest sale Stampin' Up! Does, and they usually only do it in January and February, but this year we are doing it in August and September. And besides getting the free product with the $50, spend $50, get a free product, there's a joining special going on right now also, and I don't want you to miss out on it. Our joining special is really great anyways, even if it didn't have something added on, but they did add on a free bundle when you join. So I'll talk about that more at the end of the video, but I just want you to remember that the joining special, getting the starter kit, is the best deal right now if you are needing to get a lot of arts card making supplies. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on about that. I want to get on to the card challenge. So last week we had a card challenge, and it was using metallic accents in our cards. And yes, the spelling was wrong on the picture, and that just frustrates me. So was the date. I just made the graphic too quickly, didn't check it very well, but anyways, I'm so glad y'all are not real big on caring if I spell things correctly or not. We did get a winner. I put all of the cards in the comment picker, this new app that I found, and it shuffles all your names. And we came up with Deb Fitzgerald for the winner this time. So, Deb, I will be reaching out to you to get your mailing address to send you a prize. Congratulations on last week's challenge. And this week's challenge is card sketch. So let me pull this off of there and let you see. So our card sketch, we are working on card sketch 11. Today's the 11th of August. That's how I picked which number to do. Not much thought involved there at all. But the basic outline of the sketch is a type of frame. So like a layer here. And then with a little bit of the card base showing in the back, then a circle, okay, and then a sentiment. That's the basic sketch. Now, you can see here, I literally made a circle, but I made a wreath with the leaf punch. And then I put the sentiment, and I just stamped it on a light colored DSP, which was like a wood grain there. Really simple. What I'm going to do is show you the very basic design today, but I'm also going to show you how you can make it even fancier, okay? To really bling it up, to have lots of layers and lots of stuff on it. A lot of you like simple, but some of you are like, well, I like simple, but I just want to be more creative. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. Like I said, this is the Sale-a-bration season, and I am highlighting this paper pack that is free with a $50 purchase. Wow. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. My voice just kind of, I guess it's the nerves. You know, you'd never think I was nervous, but yeah, I am. I always get nervous going in front of you guys. So this paper pack, which really great basic designs, but the other side, dun, 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 dun. Playful penguins and all the playmates. So the little polar bear, the little fox, the little snowman. Oh my gosh. And they come in little and then also big. And so this is the cutest paper. It comes, like I said, it is only available as a free product with a $50 purchase before tax. Okay, on the shop. So that's stampinup.com, and then you pick me as your demonstrator. Also, I am giving a free retired stamp for everyone who spends over $50. That's just a heads up. Okay, next thing, what we're doing. I am using the new Pretty Pumpkin stamp set in today's card. And you're thinking, well, how are you going to highlight that purple paper? Well, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how to use something that is obviously a winter paper, not winter. Okay, so let me show you how I did this. So I took this pretty paper and this color scheme, and I applied it to this stamp set, Pretty Pumpkin. Okay, no oranges, no yellows, pinks, blues, and greens. Okay, here we go. And the card sketch. Let me pull back out the card sketch so you all have that. I'm just going to try to keep that down here in the corner. Well, you just need the sketch. You don't need the... I'm going to, hold on, move myself up a little bit. I need this, and up I go. Okay. Yay. Now you can see this card sketch. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do it basic. Oh my gosh, I can't see your comments. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Love it. All right, so here's my card base. And like I said, I'm using this color scheme here. So this is the Fresh Freesia. There we go. And I'm going to use this Fresh Freesia piece as my layer. So come back over here to the sketch. There's that layer. It's just 4 by 5 1/4, just a simple layer. Let me attach that real quick with some tape. Come on. Oh, is it out? Nope. It's just not wanting to behave. There we go. And I do love a tone on tone. I've always thought that's pretty. A dark and a light Fresh Freesia. So there's that part. Now, circle and sentiment. So my circle, I decided to do Fresh Freesia also. Okay, there's my circle. And I'm taking this Pretty Pumpkins, and there's those pumpkins, and I colored them Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, and this one I did in Rich Razzleberry. It turned out a little darker than I liked, so on the next card I changed it to another color, but it works for this card. And we're just going to put that right there, okay? That's pretty easy, so let me do that. We're going to put on the circle, and we're just going to center that, eyeball it, center on the 3 sides, okay? Plenty of room down here for my sentiment. Now, of course, we do want to use our dimensionals and get this little pumpkin guy up. Okay. There we go. Very simple, okay? So simple. Now, sentiment. The sentiment, I am going to just stamp right on there, okay? Just like I did on my example. Let's get that tape off there. Just like I did on my example, just straight stamping onto the card. And I want to open this up so that I have a nice flat surface and get my sentiment here, okay? And of course, you're always hoping that it's going to stamp beautifully the first time because you really can't change it once you've stamped on there. And it did it perfectly. Okay, yay. Yeah, that's always a risk, putting the card together and then stamping. It is, I should have probably used my Stamparatus and put the designer paper in the Stamparatus. And that way, if I had messed up, I could re-stamp over it and it would have been okay. Because if I had messed this up on here, I would have had to cover it up and do it again. But anyways, there we go. Simple card. Followed the sketch. That's all there is to it. Okay. Now let's take this card and make it wow. Okay. Let's make it wow. It's pretty now. Let's make it wow. Close this up. Now this time my base, or the paper I'm going to use, is the striped piece. Okay. This piece over here. I'm going to use this piece. And instead of Fresh Freesia, I'm going to pull in the Misty Moonlight, okay? And we're just going to put that on like that, all right? So let me tape that on. So this part's still the same. Alrighty, now we still want a circle here. I mean, the sketch does imply a circle, okay? But instead of just a simple circle, let's get out. So this die set, which goes with Circle of Friends, has a beautiful doily right here that you can cut out. So I cut this out in white. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so instead of just a simple circle, we've kind of jazzed our circle up a little bit. So let's put that on there. Now, the next thing, we have our purple pumpkins like this, but instead of just putting the purple pumpkins on there, let's do a little bit more. Let's get some gold twine and put back behind it. Okay, yeah, so I just wrap it a few times around my hand here. Put adhesive on the back. Okay, and then what I want to do, let me do this again, hold on. 1, 2, whoops, it's stuck to the pumpkins, that's funny. There we go. And I'm gonna hold it where the two ends come together right there, okay? And I'm gonna kind of, that's okay if that one pops out, I can put it back. There we go. Okay, and then I am going to just lay this down on here. If I can get it to just lay down on here. Okay, there we go. And this one popped off again, but that's okay. Just make sure he gets stuck. There we go. And now when I flip it over, you see the pretty gold twine, okay? And you can readjust the twine if you don't want them all like just right there. You can like pull this one up and move them over here and pull this one down over here. There we go. And so it's, the twine's kind of not all in one spot. So we'll move this one over here and, well, let's move this one. Come here. There we go. Oh, come on. It's not wanting to behave. There we go. There, now they're not all in the same spot. Okay. Now let's get some dimensionals on here, and that'll help hold the twine down also. Okay, especially that one piece that's wanting to pop off. Okay, and put one there and one right there. Okay, so now our twine is definitely going to stay stuck on there. Yes, the stripes on this paper is very pretty. I do love it. That was Mary Peterson said those stripes are so pretty. I love this paper. Like I said, I wanted to show you all that it didn't have to just be with the penguin suite, not suite, but the penguin bundle. You could purchase, you can use this paper for any time. Make great birthday paper also. So pretty fancy, huh? Let me pull it up so you can see it a little better. All right, compared to this one. All right, so same exact thing, just jazzed up a little bit. We've used a die cut with a real intricate lacy part, and then we put some twine back there. All right, now for the sentiment. Now this is real jazzed up. Do you all have the Playful Alphabet die cut? Okay, this stuff, these are awesome. If you don't have these, I recommend these. But what's even better is we have this double-sided adhesive backed foam board, okay? It's not strips or dimensionals. It's an actual sheet, a foam sheet on adhesive on both sides. And it's real simple. You just put the adhesive on the cardstock and then run the letters through and you get these little letters. The cardstock is stuck to this side of the foam and this side of the foam has a backing that when I peel it off, it's sticky, so it'll stick onto my card, okay? Pretty cool, huh? Now, the word thanks is what I've got here, and the best way to center letters, okay, here's a tip, is by finding the center of your card and taking the middle letter, and in this case, you have two middle letters because it's a even number of letters, but you come into the center, and you can just count stripes here. That's easy enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is my center. And because I have two letters that are going to go here on the center, I'm going to kind of put him like right there. Come on, stick. There we go. Boom. Now just put in all the rest of them. NKS. And just kind of space them apart. Make sure you're going to have enough room for the S there. Whoops. I may want to get my tweezers out. My fingers are a little fat. Okay, and then the S. There we go. And then the A and the H and the T. Oh, I'm glad I could help, Stephanie. Stephanie McKnight said, great tip for centering letters. Yes, that's a trick I learned in graphic design. All these, you go to school and you don't realize when you're going to use all this stuff that they teach you. Well, there you go. And the H. Oh, come here. Yeah, like I said, I really probably need my tweezers there. And the T. Boom. All right, now that is fancy. So now compare the two. They're exactly the same. Circle at the top, sentiment on the bottom. Okay? But this one is your basic, very simple. We call it a clean and simple card. This one is jazzed up. We've stepped it up, made it fancy. But you know what? We could even make it fancier. Let's throw in some bling. Gotta have some bling. And I love these brush metal dots. Those of you who ordered the squirrel card design kit, you'll be getting these in your kit because they're awesome. There we go. Now she's even more jazzed up with some bling. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys enjoyed this card tutorial. And remember, this is a card challenge. So go, if you're watching on YouTube, go over to my Facebook page. Those of you on my Facebook page, look for the post for posting your pictures because I only choose the pictures of the cards that are in that post for the drawing. Okay, I don't go looking all over all my different places for cards where y'all have posted. And it is always pinned to the top of the page. Right now, last week's is still pinned there. So as soon as I get this one, I'll, take pictures of it and get it all set up. I'll get it up there on for you to post yours. So remember, the challenge is Card Sketch 11. And if you do not have this card sketch book, it is for sale. I sell it and it is just $4.95 and it's 30 card sketches with examples. Okay, and so there's lots of different card sketches with examples for you in here, which is awesome for helping you come up with great ideas. All right, one last thing, don't forget, Celebration. You spend $50, you get a free item. If you do not have a copy of the catalog or the Celebration brochure, you can message me and I will send you one. Also, the joining special, only $99. Plus tax. Shipping is free, just $99 plus tax. You get $125 worth of product. You get a free paper pumpkin. You get the free shipping. You get a free bundle. So there's 12 bundles you can choose from. Awesome deal. Awesome deal. So even if you just want to join to get the discount or join because you want to be a part of the most amazing team, Reese's Paper Pieces, we'll love to have you. All right. Talk to you on Friday for Fun Fold Friday. Bye-bye, you guys.